Well, I've been making YouTube videos for a little while now, and I had complaints about, as I walked away from the GoPro, which is usually mounted on a tripod, that my voice was fading away. So after being ordered by other people to fix the audio, I went ahead and got this. And this is a wireless lavalier microphone, the kind that you see all of the good YouTube providers wearing. And this one was only 39 bucks. Comes with 3 different microphones. The only one I really cared about was the one that you clip on your clothes. But it has some cool things like a dual charger, because it has a transmitter and a receiver. And I did end up purchasing at one point by accident, really, a 3 amp high powered charger, and it charged those things up probably in about half an hour, I think, from when they came from the factory till the lights turned green. Anyhow, the deal is this is an oxymoron. A GoPro filming another GoPro. Okay. Anyhow, I've got the Hero 7 Black here, and I'd like to hook a microphone up to it. Well, as it turns out, that's not good enough. There's no place to plug it into the GoPro. As it turns out, the GoPro has a USB Type-C, I believe it's called. That's the oval-looking one. The other one, I think, is a HDMI, which I'm not using. But that's where you plug the microphone in. Well, on unboxing this, I knew ahead of time what to get, so don't worry, I didn't screw myself. Come on. We're going to pretend that it hasn't been opened and tested out. Oh, look, I got a used one. Oh, no, I actually didn't. I opened it and tried it. This is the double-headed charging deal where you can plug one port in and charge both items. That was cool. On all of these Chinesium Wi-Fi things, the package is pretty much the same other than the double header, and yeah, it is mentioned over there. So what we end up with here is our magnificent unboxing, and they've already been charged, so I guess that the charging fairy. But this is the part you wear on your body. This was the microphone I was interested in, and it screws into the top of that. This is the receiver, and it's what's supposed to be plugged into your audio device. And you'll notice there's a 1/4-inch stereo connector. Well, obviously that's not going to work on a cell phone or anything, but it does come with several different adapters depending on your need. And one of them is a basic stereo connector, and what I'm required to have is a TRS, and that's tip, ring, and shield, and that's this one. And it has the 1/4-inch connector that goes in there. I guess you could call the whole thing an adapter. And now we got someplace to plug that into. Now, normally you'd plug that into your phone or something, but there isn't really anything to plug it into. So as it turns out, when you're dealing with a GoPro, you need one of these. Now that microphone was 40 bucks. This is 42 bucks, and it is for the GoPro. So we'll pretend I opened it, and this is basically what you get. That's what GoPro wants to plug into, and it even says GoPro on it there somewhere, lots of places. So that has the TRS, which is a stereo type connector, which is what this one is. not this one, and not the one that is TRRS, which adds another ring between here and here. So you'll see that on your the cell phone headphone / microphone deals. The third ring is usually for the microphone. So anyhow, this part here plugs in like that, and then that plugs into the GoPro. Thusly. Pay no attention to the movie actors on the screen. So GoPro, adapter, receiver, and the other thing is, it's kind of important, at least it is to me, is the GoPro adapter also has another USB port, and it is also the Type 3. And from that you can hang a power supply or a power adapter, and you don't have to worry about your GoPro running out of power after 28 minutes is what mine run. So anyhow, putting all that together, it's hard to do with one hand. This is kind of an ad hoc video. End up with this monstrosity, and the best way to do it is I put it in a tripod. So we will do, this intro is being done last. I did 2 tests, one wireless microphone and one GoPro microphone, but when I set up the wireless microphone, I set it up as plus, which is a hot microphone, which means it seems to attract, it amplifies more, and it just adds more punch. So the third, after listening to the first 2, I went out and did a third one with microphone not hot, or just standard microphone, and you can see the difference between all 3 here. And I don't know if I'm going to bother with a fade at this point, but I'm just going to slap this sucker together, get it up on YouTube, and see what you guys think. Now it says audio input NA, so I'm not sure what all that means, but give it a shot. See what happens with the sound. I walk back further and further away. And there we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. And testing 1, 2, 3. See what this does. Okay, this is me testing the connection on my GoPro. I just got a Wu-Hang wireless microphone. There we go. I can give a better shot later, but this is just an audio test. So the problem is the further I get away from the camera, the less the sound quality is. So sounds a little echoey back here, but find out and see what happens here. So this is the wireless microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. In case you're wondering. So control off. Yeah, I guess you don't want to push that button twice. Anyhow, another thing came up. I guess this is the third audio test. Is I had that previous wireless mic set on hot, so it's mic plus. So there was a additional punch added to it. So I'm going to do the standard and see what it did. That really seemed to work out good. So this is the third test, and we'll see. So I'm going to back on up here into the echoey part, and it gets kind of echoey back here. Yeah, whatever. Pay no attention to that. Anyhow, testing 1, 2, 3, and come back this way. Wasn't so echoey that time. And testing 1, 2, 3. And again, I love this part. Stop. Alright, I've decided I kind of like the hot microphone better. I don't have anything that can make a lot of noise really. Bandsaws going. Probably turn the air compressor on too and see how it does with that kind of thing. But anyhow, I think I like the hot. It seems to do better here anyhow. So questions or comments, leave them below. I hope this can help somebody, but I'm really impressed with it. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, and one last time. End of video. Questions or comments, leave them below.